guys, John here from BALO Marine, and today I'm going to be telling you about my adventures on the weekend. So Friday afternoon I went out to DEETOO. Last time I took it out I had a little bit of a problem where I ran something over and I was getting bad vibration from the propeller. So I was right near my mooring when it happened, so I took the boat back to the mooring and I decided I'm going to leave it for now. I'll sort it out next time I'm out here because I was in a bit of a rush to get home. So I went out there Friday afternoon, took a dive in the water, which was unpleasant with all the jellyfish around. You've seen plenty of the footage of all the jellyfish that swim around DEETOO. So I went out, dived in, and I've got some footage to show you of what I found around the propeller. So we'll cut to that now. But it was actually a palm frond that I'd run over, and it wrapped around the propeller and the shaft and the rudder. So I cleared that and then got underway, and I was meeting Jock out at Botany Bay. So the real issue started when I decided it was time to go home. We released the boats, I started heading home, Jock was hanging around to put everything away and get his boat ready to go back out the heads and back offshore to head home. I was driving back to my mooring and crossing the shipping lane in Botany Bay, and the worst thing that could have happened. The boat broke down. Now it was a very windy day and we had a swell that was probably just over a metre, but it was a very steep swell, getting thrown around quite a lot, and DEETOO doesn't like the waves too much. So yeah, I broke down in the shipping lane and I had the port authorities come out and speak to me because there was a cargo ship that was just leaving the port and was about to come straight past me, and I was in the middle of the shipping lane. Obviously that is not ideal. So luckily I was on the edge of the shipping lane by now. I had drifted a little bit, and the port authorities actually stayed with me to make sure that the boat passed and nothing happened to me and nothing happened to the ship, not that it would. And then once I drifted outside the shipping lane, I dropped anchor and started working on the boat. So it was a pretty stressful time. I was trying to call and message Jock to see if he could come and help me or tow me to a safer spot, but he wasn't answering. Thanks, Jock. But eventually he saw my calls and messages and came over as quick as possible. It turned out that it wasn't a huge issue. I had a fuel filter that had been fouled. To get me out of there, I just bypassed the filter, got underway, and Jock followed me most of the way home. Added a little bit of time to his travel home, but it was a safety precaution that we decided was for the best. I made it home, and now I've just got to install a new filter and put all the lines back to the way they were. But it was very, very stressful at the time, and by that stage, working on the motor, working on the fuel lines, and in that swell, I was feeling pretty seasick, and pulling the anchor up by hand in that swell was not fun. But overall, it was a really, really fun experience, and we will hopefully be able to do it again soon. But now that I've got the boat running, there's going to be a lot more footage of us enjoying the boat rather than just constant maintenance videos. However, since our boats are like onions, there's always going to be problems arising, and we will do our best to film everything that does go wrong. Hopefully you'll enjoy the videos, and if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. We're trying to put out better and better content constantly, so hopefully you're enjoying it as much as we're enjoying creating it. So thanks guys, see you soon.